Imagine holding a perfectly crafted watch. You can see its gears turning in harmony, its hands moving smoothly, every tiny piece in its place. Nothing is missing, nothing is extra. What's the first thing you would think? Of course, you'd think there must be a brilliant maker behind it. Now, think about the universe. It's infinitely more complex, far more precise than any watch ever made. Every atom moves with purpose. Every cell in your body follows a detailed plan, and every planet in the sky travels its path without a single error. Can all of that really happen by chance? Or does it point to a watchmaker far greater than all, God himself? Science is great at telling us how things work, but it can't tell us why. They might say, matter evolved, nature made it happen, but who designed the laws of nature in the first place? If you say, rain falls because of evaporation and condensation, then I'll ask you, who designed the rules of evaporation and condensation? There's really only one logical answer: God, the ultimate watchmaker. The Quran pointed us to this truth centuries ago, saying, have they not traveled through the land and observed how creation began? This is a call not just to believe, but to think. Look around you. Reflect on the perfect order you see in everything. Day and night alternate with exact timing. Water flows in a perfectly balanced cycle. The air we breathe stays in harmony, not too thick, not too thin. If the earth tilted just a little bit more, we'd burn. If it tilted a little less, we'd freeze. Who calibrated that perfect balance? The one who said in the Quran, he who gave everything its form, then guided it. Modern theories have tried to explain life without a creator, framing evolution as pure coincidence or the Big Bang as random chaos. But even many scientists today are admitting that the incredible precision we observe couldn't have come from luck. Every law in the universe, from the spin of a tiny electron to the orbit of massive galaxies, whispers the same truth. This isn't chaos. DC designed your body. Billions of cells working together at this very moment. Each one has a specific job, and each job is connected to the next. Your heart, lungs, brain, nerves, blood, all perfectly synchronized. If just one of those systems stopped, everything else would fail. That's not random evolution. That's intentional genius. Some people say, we've never seen God, so how can we believe? But let me ask you this. Do you have to meet the watchmaker to know the watch had won? Or is the precision of his work proof enough? Every cell in your body testifies that a creator exists. Every single heartbeat whispers the words of the Quran, he who created and perfected, who determined and guided. God didn't just create the universe and then walk away. He actively manages it every single second, with perfect order and purpose. As he says, indeed, we created everything according to our measure. That measure isn't a limitation. It's the very structure that makes life possible. Without it, everything would collapse into chaos. Even the things we see as disasters or pain are part of a larger plan we can fully see. It's like a builder who has to break down a wall to rebuild something stronger and more beautiful in its place. God's wisdom often works beyond what we can understand. He builds through what we might call loss. When some say, nature created us, created nature, who wrote its rules? Who gave it its balance and its power? You can call it nature, the universe, or destiny, but all those names ultimately point back to one truth: God. The watchmaker doesn't act randomly. He doesn't make mistakes. He doesn't waste a single moment or a single atom. His management of creation isn't just about order. It's an expression of mercy, wisdom, and balance. Every part of it quietly says, "Glory be to the one who created everything with perfect measure." So, if one day your life feels chaotic, just remember the clock is still ticking perfectly. And the watchmaker, who set it all in motion, has never stopped watching over it. He is God the watchmaker, the manager of life, the one who created you from a single drop and gave you a mind to think, so that through thinking you may come to know him. Thanks for watching. If this reflection gave you something to think about, please like, share, and subscribe for more content.